The voice that woke the dead, the story of Lazarus. In a quiet village named Bethany, nestled just a short walk from Jerusalem, lived a small family that was very dear to Jesus. Two sisters, Martha and Mary, and their brother Lazarus. Their home had often been a place of rest for Jesus, a sanctuary where he could retreat from the crowds, a place filled with kindness, warmth, and devotion. But one day, sorrow cast its long shadow over that home. Lazarus had fallen ill, not just a passing fever or a small infection, but something far more serious. His condition worsened quickly. Martha and Mary, anxious and heartbroken, did the only thing they knew to do. They sent a message to Jesus. "Lord, the one you love is sick," the message read. They didn't ask him to come directly. They didn't try to explain. They simply trusted that Jesus would understand, that his love for Lazarus would be enough. When the message reached Jesus, he looked at his disciples and said something strange. "This sickness will not end in death. No, it is for God's glory, so that God's Son may be glorified through it." Yet instead of leaving immediately, Jesus stayed where he was for 2 more days. His disciples were puzzled. Why wait? Why not go to his friends who were suffering? After those 2 days, Jesus finally said, "Let us go back to Judea." The disciples were hesitant. "But Rabbi," they said, "the last time you were there, the people tried to stone you. Are you going there again?" Jesus answered with words that carried deep mystery and meaning. "Are there not 12 hours of daylight? Anyone who walks in the daytime will not stumble, for they see by this world's light. But when a person walks at night, they stumble, for they have no light." Then he said, "Our friend Lazarus has fallen asleep, but I am going there to wake him up." The disciples, still thinking in earthly terms, replied, "Lord, if he sleeps, he will get better." So Jesus spoke plainly, "Lazarus is dead, and for your sake I am glad I was not there, so that you may believe. But let us go to him." Thomas, known as the twin, turned to the others and said, "Let us also go that we may die with him." When they arrived in Bethany, they found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 4 days. The village was steeped in mourning. People had come from nearby Jerusalem to comfort Mary and Martha. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him. Mary stayed at home, lost in grief. "Lord," Martha said, her voice trembling, "if you had been here, my brother would not have died. But even now I know that God will give you whatever you ask." Jesus looked at her and said gently, "Your brother will rise again." Martha replied, "I know he will rise again in the resurrection at the last day."